dying. It's a fact. There's no need for a doctor to tell me. That farewell performance was something I insisted on doing. I don't want to disappear silently. I have to say goodbye in person. I thought spinal surgery could save me, but it turned out to be even worse. The combination of nerve damage, infection, and Parkinson's disease crushed me. During the 3 months after the surgery, I was almost a useless person, and even flipping over hurt like a knife. Nowadays, people have to push wheelchairs wherever they go. I regret having that surgery, but no one told me at the time that keeping it as it is might be better. It's not those doctors who keep me alive, but Sharon, that woman who supported my messy life. She knew how terrible I was when I was young. She should have dumped me countless times, but never left. I can't sing anymore, but this time, your support over the earth, a very old possible first made a life so easy. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. I love you.
Beyond the sensational headlines and the electrifying world of rock and roll, the Osbourne family has endured truly profound heartache over the years. We've all witnessed their more public moments through the media, but what about those quieter battles they faced behind closed doors? The private tears, the unspoken struggles, and the deep, enduring love for a true legend who has now left us. This story goes far beyond mere grief. It's a heartfelt exploration into how a family famous for its wild and rebellious spirit copes with the most devastating kind of loss imaginable. The entire landscape of rock music changed forever on July 22, 2025, when Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath and an extraordinary solo artist in his own right, passed away at the age of 76. His death was shared with the world by his devoted wife, Sharon Osbourne, along with 4 of his children, Louis, Amy, Jack, and Kelly. This announcement sent ripples of shock and sorrow throughout the global music community and beyond. Ozzy departed this world surrounded by his loved ones at the family's grand mansion in Buckinghamshire, England, in a moment that was as deeply emotional as his life had been vibrant and full of energy. Just a few short weeks after what turned out to be his monumental farewell concert in his cherished hometown of Birmingham, England, reports indicate that preparations are being made for a spectacular, star-studded public celebration of his remarkable life. This will likely be followed by a more intimate, private funeral for close family and friends. In this video, we take a closer look at the emerging details of Ozzy Osbourne's funeral arrangements, the heartfelt tributes pouring in from devoted fans and fellow celebrities such as Youngblood, and the timeless legacy of a man who not only redefined heavy metal, but also touched the hearts of millions with his powerful music and his larger-than-life personality that captivated generations. Less than 3 weeks prior to his passing, Ozzy Osbourne graced the stage for what would tragically become his very last performance, a historic farewell concert aptly titled Back to the Beginning on July 5, 2025, at Villa Park in Birmingham. This extraordinary event raised an impressive sum exceeding $190 million, benefiting vital charities such as Birmingham Children's Hospital, Acorns Children's Hospice, and Cure Parkinson's, causes that were close to his heart. During the show, Ozzy reunited with his original Black Sabbath bandmates for a truly triumphant and emotional goodbye that fans will remember forever. Seated regally on a striking black throne to accommodate his long-standing battle with Parkinson's disease, Ozzy delivered a performance that blended raw power with touching poignancy. He was joined by an incredible all-star lineup, including iconic bands like Slayer, Metallica, and Guns N' Roses, who added their own flair to the night. Speaking directly to the 40,000 adoring fans who filled the venue, Ozzy's voice carried a tremble of genuine emotion as he said, "You have no idea how I feel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart." For this Birmingham native, born John Michael Osbourne on December 3, 1948, in the working-class neighborhood of Aston, this wasn't just another concert. It was a profound love letter to his roots and the city that shaped him. The event, meticulously organized with the unwavering dedication of his wife Sharon, stood as a powerful testament to Ozzy's incredible resilience and his unbreakable connection to his hometown. Fans in the crowd, many with tears streaming down their faces, returned that gratitude in full, fully aware they were part of a historic moment. As one attendee, Jake Brooks, thoughtfully reflected afterward, "He got to say goodbye, and we got to say goodbye back." It was a mutual farewell that resonated deeply with everyone present. In the days following Ozzy's death, whispers have emerged about a grand celebration of his life being planned right in Birmingham, the city that molded him and which he always proudly claimed as his own. According to reliable sources quoted by the Sun newspaper, this public memorial is shaping up to be a truly star-studded affair, mirroring Ozzy's immense and lasting influence on music, culture, and countless lives. The event is anticipated to attract hundreds of celebrities from around the world, along with thousands of loyal fans who will undoubtedly line the streets to pay their respects to the one and only Prince of Darkness. Birmingham, often hailed as the birthplace of heavy metal, holds an especially deep and personal significance for Ozzy. The city already boasts meaningful landmarks like the Black Sabbath Bridge, a dedicated bench, and a vibrant mural honoring the band, which have long served as sacred pilgrimage sites for enthusiasts from near and far. Since the heartbreaking announcement of his passing, these spots have transformed into spontaneous shrines, beautifully adorned with flowers, bottles of beer and tequila, and touching handwritten notes from admirers. Fans have traveled from all corners of the globe to honor him. A Mexican tourist, for instance, drove 4 long hours just to visit the Black Sabbath bench, while even high-profile figures like rapper Drake paid tribute by pouring tequila on the ground in a gesture of respect. The planned celebration is poised to amplify this overwhelming wave of love and admiration, providing a dedicated space for the entire music community and his devoted fans to come together and collectively celebrate Ozzy's extraordinary legacy in a way that feels both communal and uplifting. Among those anticipated to take a prominent role in the Birmingham Memorial is Youngblood, the 27-year-old British rocker whose real name is Dominic Harrison. Youngblood, who delivered a moving cover of Black Sabbath's classic Changes during the Back to the Beginning concert, had developed a close and meaningful bond with Ozzy in his later years. Ozzy recognized in Youngblood a kindred spirit, a young, passionate artist who embodied the same rebellious, raw energy that defined rock music for decades. In the aftermath of Ozzy's death, Youngblood posted a profoundly emotional tribute on Instagram, sharing intimate backstage photos of the two of them together. "I didn't think you would leave so soon," Youngblood wrote with raw honesty. "The last time we met, you were so full of life and your laugh filled up the room. But as it is written with legends, they seem to know things that we don't. I will never forget you. You will be in every single note I sing, and with me every single time I walk on stage. Your cross around my neck is the most precious thing I own." He wrapped up his message by saying, "You took us on your adventure, an adventure that started it all. I am truly heartbroken. You were the greatest of all time." Youngblood's recent charity cover of Changes has further solidified his link to Ozzy's enduring legacy, and his participation in the memorial is sure to be one of the most poignant highlights, bridging generations of rock enthusiasts. While the public celebration is set to be a magnificent and joyous tribute, Ozzy's family has made it clear that they crave privacy as they navigate their personal grief during this difficult time. A smaller, more intimate private funeral is scheduled to follow the Birmingham event, reserved exclusively for his closest family members and dearest friends. The Osbourne family, Sharon, Lewis, Amy, Jack, and Kelly, released a joint statement that captured the raw intimacy of Ozzy's final moments. "It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love, We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. No precise details regarding the funeral's date, time, or location have been disclosed yet, which aligns perfectly with Ozzy's own expressed wishes for a low-key yet deeply meaningful farewell. Back in a 2011 interview with The Times, he shared his vision for his funeral, emphasizing that it should be a celebration rather than a somber occasion. "There will be no harping on the bad times," he said. "I want it to be a time to say thanks." Staying true to that spirit, the private service is expected to embody his light-hearted and playful nature, perhaps even incorporating songs from the Beatles, a band he adored throughout his life and which inspired him to pursue music in the first place. Ozzy Osbourne's profound impact on the world of music and popular culture is simply immeasurable, leaving an indelible mark that continues to inspire. As the charismatic frontman of Black Sabbath, he co-founded a band that essentially invented the heavy metal genre, with groundbreaking albums like Paranoid in 1970, and timeless hits such as Iron Man and War Pigs that still resonate today. After parting ways with the band in 1979, his solo career skyrocketed to new heights with releases like Blizzard of Oz in 1980, featuring the unforgettable anthem Crazy Train. His theatrical stage presence, complete with outrageous antics like the notorious bat-biting incident in 1982, solidified his enduring nickname as the Prince of Darkness and made him a cultural icon. Yet, beneath that wild, hell-raising exterior was the real John Osbourne, a humble, working-class lad from Birmingham whose genuine vulnerability and sharp sense of humor shone brightly in his lyrics, his performances, and even in his hit reality TV show, The Osbournes, which offered a glimpse into his family life. Ozzy's influence stretched far beyond the boundaries of heavy metal, inspiring artists across a wide array of genres, from thrash metal pioneers like Metallica to modern hip-hop stars like Post Malone. His diverse collaborations with legends such as Elton John, Slash, and Youngblood highlighted his remarkable versatility and openness to new sounds. Tributes from his peers have been pouring in, with Elton John describing him as a dear friend and a true legend, and Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers proclaiming, "Ozzy rules, there will never be another." Even the whimsical world of the Muppets paid homage to his fun duet with Miss Piggy, noting that no one rocked harder. Birmingham has always embraced Ozzy as one of its own proud sons, with landmarks like the Black Sabbath Bridge and the Ozzy the Bull statue standing as symbols of his lasting cultural importance to the city. In response to his passing, the community has opened books of condolences at places like Villa Park and the Birmingham Museum, with extended hours to accommodate the steady stream of mourners. Local institutions, including Birmingham Children's Hospital, have shared touching tributes, underscoring his generous spirit and strong ties to his origins. Looking ahead, a forthcoming concert film titled Back to the Beginning, Ozzy's Final Bow, slated for release in 2026, will give fans the opportunity to relive that unforgettable final performance, preserving his magic for future generations and ensuring his legacy lives on indefinitely. For the Osbourne family, Ozzy's death represents an immense personal loss that words can scarcely describe. Sharon, his loyal partner through countless triumphs and trials over the decades, played a pivotal role in his career, from launching the iconic Ozfest festival to orchestrating his emotional farewell concert. Their children, Louis, Amy, Jack, and Kelly, have each spoken warmly about their father's kindness, humor, and unwavering support. Kelly's tribute, drawing from poignant song lyrics, called him the best friend I ever had, while Ozzy's sister, Jean Powell, fondly remembered his joking demeanor right up until his final days. The family's collective statement and their plea for privacy reveal a vulnerable side that contrasts with the bold, public image they've shared on shows like The Osbournes. Nevertheless, their dedication to honoring Ozzy's memory through the upcoming Birmingham celebration demonstrates their inner strength and resilience. As Sharon once beautifully put it, their bond with Ozzy was an invisible bond that can't be broken, a connection that time and loss cannot diminish. This resilience, combined with the worldwide flood of love and support from fans and friends alike, guarantees that Ozzy's vibrant spirit will continue to thrive long after his passing. Ozzy Osbourne's departure truly signals the close of a legendary era in rock history, but his life will be remembered and celebrated with the same boundless energy and passion that he always brought to every stage he commanded. The planned public memorial in Birmingham is destined to be a fitting and heartfelt tribute to a man who never forgot where he came from, no matter how far his fame took him. With talented artists like Youngblood stepping up and thousands of fans ready to join in the honor, the private funeral will provide his family with a precious moment of quiet reflection amid the global mourning. Meanwhile, the world at large will keep celebrating this irreplaceable rock icon, whose influence echoes eternally. From the iconic Black Sabbath bridge to radio stations and streaming playlists around the globe, Ozzy's groundbreaking music and indomitable spirit remain as powerful and eternal as ever. As Youngblood so eloquently stated, the music was enough to cement his place in history. Thanks for watching this tribute. Be sure to subscribe for daily updates and never miss out on more stories like this.